Hello, Aries. Welcome to Super High Priestess. So we're doing Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And I'm so grateful that you're here. And I already blessed my cards. That's the first one out. Oh my gosh, that's the second one out. Oh, that's your fire energy. So nice. Okay. Oops. That wasn't too great of a shuffle. Okay, there's the third. Wow, these are popping out for you. The energy is already here already. Wow. Okay. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do you guys need to know? All right. There we go. I think that is enough. This is how I do my layouts. One more. Boom. Okay, Aries. So some of this is conflict already now. The Devil card isn't something that you need to be afraid of, because the Devil card isn't talking about, oh, you know, the devil's possessing you or anything crazy. Wow. There's your fire energy. But the Devil card is about like overcoming things that keep you off your path and like distract you and overcoming like addictions, things like that, or like maybe you wake up real grumpy in the morning and Spirit is saying, hey, it's time to take a new step, take a new approach. Now, this is the most important card that we pulled today, and this card is all about keeping your eye on the target. You have a goal, you have an objective in mind, Aries, and keep at it because you are getting there. Now, there's conflict arising, and you've got a few choices. You can either punch back or you can put your hand forth in love and try to be the bigger person. But sometimes you really do have to be a bull in a pen, you know? Sometimes you need that. But let's see what else. Okay. Okay, so Aries, this is how you're going to be able to vent. This is the scribe, and this is an air energy. And so instead of just like getting crazy and punching the other person in the face or having a conflict, or, you know, sometimes conflict can feel so good in the moment, but it's usually the harder way to go about things, Aries. And I know you're a fire sign. I'm a fire sign too. But if you do punch back or fight back, it might take your eye off your target. And you want to achieve your goals. You want to achieve your dreams. You want to achieve these things. You know, you've got great fire energy of making things happen. And the best way is, they're saying blog. You could blog about your problems. I mean, you totally could, because then it's like, oh, well, I have this way to get stuff out. I can just like get it out that way. You could just journal in a private journal or write a letter and then rip it up. I feel like there's something that will help you to diffuse this, because this is what you want. You want your eye on the prize, you're working, and if you have a fight with somebody, it's going to distract you, Aries. Now, there's a reason for this contrast. We need opposites in order to exist. We need opposites in this life because without the other, it wouldn't be at all. So you have to have the opposition in all things. Like, if you're healthy all the time and you never get sick, you'll not appreciate it most likely. One of the great things about going camping is that when you get home, it's like, oh, sweet. Now I can be in my nice soft bed, my nice house, running water, like, because the contrast. Not that we don't love nature, but nature is fabulous. Okay. There's a reason that you're going through this journey. You've taken this journey full-fledged, Aries. You're on it. You're on the right path. You are where you need to be. You're making things happen. You're working hard. I would seek some counsel right now, because this person is going to understand the justice going on. Like, this conflict, you can't really avoid it. It feels like it's a life lesson. it's a life lesson. This conflict is a life lesson for you right now. You chose this. You wanted to learn something from this. And that's why you have to deal with, the opposites of it. You're going through this for a reason. You're learning. And there are people who love you. This is the path you chose. And there are people that love you that want to give you love and help and just counsel. Seek somebody out that you really trust. It could be a mentor, an elder, a parent, somebody like that. It could just be somebody who loves you a lot, but won't just be like, oh yeah, I hate that girl. Like, it won't get you down in the negativity, but somebody that will give you real, objective, genuine, wise, loving advice. Because this is where you're supposed to be. This is where you want to be. This is your energy. You like to make things happen. You want things to happen. You are into progression. You're somebody who achieves. You're like Aries is I am. So, either path you're going to learn, whether you're conflicting with this person or you do it in a more loving way, you're going to learn, but I just feel like if you get into conflict and drama, it's going to take your eye off of your goal. So how important is your goal to you, Aries? Okay, now down here, it feels like you need to get into, really think about what's going on. Get a clear head, get out of the space, have a clear mind, go outside where there's high vibrational stuff, go on a walk. Help clear your mind, Aries. Clear your mind. It's easy to just go to war, especially the Aries sign, but just take a moment, extinguish the fire, take in a few deep breaths, and really think about what's going on. Look at it objectively, too. I feel like perspective is going to help you as well, besides just the thought. And meditation, clear your mind. Aries, clear your mind. Be grateful for the things you have, and it's going to help your thought. Because if you work from your heart chakra, this is love energy. This is development energy. We've got the moons right here, which means like there's some secretive, I feel like it's more development though than secret. Like there are things that are hidden. The moon is also like, it's developing, some things are hidden, some things show at the certain right time. Divine timing is very much involved. Oh, I feel like divine timing is going on with this, but this is so connected. It's your choice though. It's always your choice. So let's get some clarification here. Gratitude is always good, no matter what you do. Gratitude in your thoughts. Gratitude in your thoughts. Well, there's our first one. Aries, you can be a hothead. I know that. Aries can be hotheads, but they're also amazing at manifesting. And I feel like you're good at manifesting. So, oh, not the greatest. There you go. All right. Oh. Guess those wanted to come out. Okay. All right, let's take the rest from the top. That's what feels good. This feels, ooh. I knew it. Oh, the Maiden. Manifesting with your mind, emotions, and your heart. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, transformation is here. So you have air energy, you have pentacles coming. Ooh. This counselor who loves you is going to help you on your way to prosperous road. This advice is going to lead you to a new beginning for prosperity. Prosperity in, and there's a new cycle beginning, a death and a rebirth. So this isn't just like, somebody's going to die. Like people, the death card gets a bad rap, but the death card is just like we go through cycles in life. We have different cycles in life. We have different stages in life. And those are good things because you wouldn't really progress or change or learn anything if we didn't have new cycles. So this is a death to the old way, and you're going into the new. Now, with this is a really important thing you're manifesting, and a goal that you have. And look at it with childlike eyes, newness in the world, because the child isn't somebody who's like, all right, I gotta get caught up. You never see a toddler that's like, oh, I had all these mistakes I made. No, they're just like kind of living day to day. So enjoy your life from day to day. Keep your eye on the target and look at your project with childlike wonderment and really enjoy it. We're here on this earth to live and have joy. Okay, Aries, this might be hard to hear, but you may just be needing to nurture this person. This is the mother. And the mother, you have to be so patient as a mom, or you'll have murdered kids. I mean, that sounds really like disgusting, but I mean, it's hard being a mom, and there's a reason that these babies are so cute. They're challenging. So try to look at this person more like when you get mad at them, look at them as a little kid. Like, all right, this person's a real a-hole or a b, but they were once, like, try to imagine them as a little kid, and that might soften your heart. Like, there was a mother who loved that person and hugged them and cuddled them and kissed them, and you're probably like, oh, I hate that guy or whatever. But it's true. Everybody was once a cute little baby, and sometimes I'm like, oh, that's who we really are. We're really just the little kid that we were once. And I know it's hard, Aries, but do what you can to love. Now, I feel like when you were younger, you were somebody who wrote in a journal or a diary a lot, and that's going to help you on your road. If you get that stuff out on paper, or like typing it is fine too. Like, do what you got to do. Or be alone and just like talk to yourself. It's healthy to talk to yourself, but it can really help you on your journey to see the beauty along the way. If you like get the crap out, then you can put it aside, compartmentalize, and then just enjoy your journey. Now, don't get too emotional about like the rights and the wrongs of the world. Like, they're just yin and yang. We need the whole to appreciate it. And justice will be served. Like, karma's real. Everything is one cyclical round, and don't get too dragged down by the sadness of things, because that'll hurt your heart. Just know in your mind, well, people do what they're going to do, and I'm not that. Be true to who you are, because, man, you're a manifester. This is all a part of your journey to figure out how to work hard. Like, this person here is a challenge. It's a life lesson. It's one of the lessons you chose. It doesn't feel like that right now, but, we're all on this path. And we've made decisions, I believe, very detailed along the way to teach us things. And you're growing and learning, and the choice is always yours. You have great power to manifest. This seems to go with this because you've got your eye on target, you've got your eye on the prize, and it all starts in the mind and comes out like fire energy to manifest. And this is the journey you're on. You chose these things, believe it or not. Okay, now, here's a thing. These ones here are all connected. Your thought is very much integral with this is the king of air. Excuse me. He is very intellectual, beautifully bright, just brilliant. But remember to be loving and kind, because sometimes he gets real caught up in their head. Like, you ever meet those people that are like so nerdy and brilliant? They have really high IQs, and they could tell you like the most minute detailed information about like quantum mechanics and things like that. They're just genius. And then socially, they're really awkward and like they can't talk to a person normally. Well, it all compensates. So just make sure that you remember to love in your thoughts. And this fire energy, Aries, you're going through a little transformation right now. Embrace yourself and love yourself, because this is you. embrace your beauty, like embrace yourself, and really take the time to transform who you are, overcoming. It's about overcoming challenges as well, because in order to change, there's got to be some sort of a sacrifice, like to change for the better. And you can, and it's a beautiful result. So be grateful in your thoughts, and this won't seem so bad. And you can overcome this. You can overcome these things inside you, because this isn't this. It's not like, oh yeah, the devil's out to get you. No, like, we have the devil within ourselves if we allow it. And the devil is about just not being your highest version of yourself. We want to attain a better version. Like, your best version of yourself is right now. And if you don't feel that way, you can control it. Conscientiously control it. Meditation is good. Gratitude is really powerful. Look at the world as a child. Aries, fresh eyes, beauty. You know, children, sometimes they look around in wonderment and they're like, wow, by a butterfly. Simple things. How often do you stop and smell the roses? How often do you go into nature and just like breathe in the air? How often do you take your shoes off and put your bare feet in the grass in your front lawn? You don't necessarily have to go into the mountains. You can do it wherever you are, you know, and connect and be that child. Look at the world with wonderment. And look at other people as if they're that innocent child inside, because it's easy to forget, especially like with adults. It's like, oh my gosh. But we're really a child inside. Get in touch with that, and that's going to help you reach your goals. Okay, Aries, those are your messages. Thank you so much for all your thumbs up, likes, subscribes. I really appreciate you guys. And I hope this message resonated with you. It was such a pleasure to read. All right, bye.